speaking of big fights, another great, talented fighter you train, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, really famous fighter, former world champion, moved up in weight now. He's looking for another world title. He has a huge fight coming up. I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger.
Yeah.
He's going to be fighting Dmitry Bivol, the guy who just dethroned Canelo, right? Yeah. Or I don't want to say dethrone him because he didn't take his belts. He went up to fight, but he just beat Canelo.
Yeah,
who, universally was recognized as one of the, if not the best pound-for-pound fighter. So you get an opportunity to crack at like one of the best guys out there. And I know you guys, Gilberto, you, AJ, who manages him, you guys been calling for this fight.
Yeah.
So here we are, that fight's coming up even, the date is November 5th. November 5th, that's right around in Abu Dhabi. That's exciting too, you're going to go to Abu Dhabi.
I could care less where it's
right, yeah, you just want, I get that for sure. So yeah, I mean, talk to me, man, what's going through your mind on this? You don't have to give us any, game plans or anything, but like what's going through your mind? It's a huge moment for you. I mean, like for me when I was, like the first, couple big fights or whatever, and you've been in big fights already, but the first couple of big fights, it's like, to me, I didn't even think about it as big fights. I just think about, like, I think that's what good trainers do, is they just think about the fight. It's not even about, like, the big moment.
That's right.
But I will say this about that, and you can say what whatever you think about it. It's like, it's looking back on it now, like the big fights that I've had that they just came and went, right? Looking back on it now, it's like, man, I wish I would have like savored that moment more. But because you're just so in it and you're just so thinking about your work and like what you just said, like, oh, I could care less about Abu Dhabi, like, because you're gonna get to Abu Dhabi, you're not gonna like even look around. I mean, you're just so one-track mind.
Locked in.
Which is, I think, the way to be. I think.
Yeah.
But it's always a catch-22 because I look back on some of those moments, like, because I'm never gonna have those. I'm gonna have more moments, but I'm never gonna have those exact first big moments again.
Yeah.
So it's almost like. It's like I just wish I could have just soaked it in a little more.
I think that's just like a life lesson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy every day, enjoy every moment. Like, you don't know when it's your last one.
Right.
So for me, I do savor it. Even though I'm locked in and stuff like that, I love to go to places I haven't been and take a good look around, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I have, like, even when Marvin Vettori, he fought Israel Adesanya, I have this vivid memory of like standing on the top of the cage and like Adesanya's right there. I'm from Indiana, like the small town kid, like, how the hell did I end up here? You know what I mean?
Hard work, man. That's
hard work, yeah.
Speaking of which, like this opportunity coming up for Gilberto, I'm sure he's approaching it with a similar mindset, right?
Oh, yeah. Every day in the gym, he's approaching it like that.
Yeah, it's like, because this right here.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, there's always more chances of whatever, but this, like, is an opportunity that can really flip everything for you guys,
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to even put too much, you don't want to put too much on it, but it is what it is, like, and you got to treat it as such, but as long as, like, going back to what I said before, like, I always hang my hat on in the big moments. I go to the gym every day. So you would treat every training camp, every fight like that. It's just another fight. Yeah, it's another fight, and I mean.
But this is the thing with this fight. There's something that I haven't seen in Zurdo since I've been with him for this one. We've been together for 3 years, 3.5 years, something like that. And there is just something different.
Yeah.
He's turning it on, and
that's got to be exciting for you to see.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, well, we're all looking forward to it. We're all rooting for you guys, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we're excited.